Welcome to HRL Season 14, race number 1, Moto 2 here at Eagle River. Got the look of the view from Gary the Grunt here. Little preview of that, I guess. We're going to be looking at the starting order here in Moto 2. Remember the invert from Moto 1, which on some tracks means a lot, some tracks doesn't mean a ton. On this track, I think everybody can agree that it absolutely means a lot. It absolutely means a lot. Sweeping this track is damn near impossible, which makes Blade's performance in Season 3 so impressive. So let's take a look at the starting order. We got Jared in first. Again, that Mountain Dew sponsorship, cannot get over it. Looking absolutely fantastic there. On the front row, we got Atlantic in second with some new colors as well. We got, I believe, Blake in third. I'm not double checking it. Soul Reaper in fourth. We got Sully in fifth. Fireball in sixth. And then Armada 7th, Roman 8th, Slaunch 9th, and then Real Deal in 10th, Vulcan here in 11th, Hunter 12th, Opix with a 13th, and then Luke 14th, Pancake 15th, and Detail 16th. Rounding out the field. Who the hell? I kind of want to do an onboard shot. I have no idea who we should watch, though. I feel like Opix gets a low-key, like, godlike start or something, so we're going to watch it from his POV. I don't know if that's actually true, but I guess we'll find out. Green flag. Remember, 35 laps, just like Moto 1. 35 laps, just like Moto 1, so. Some collisions in the back. 4 wide, are you kidding me? Do not want to be going 4 wide on Eagle River. Let's see how they're looking in the chicane. I believe Atlantic is going to lead your first lap down to Moto 2. Soul Reaper going down. Take a quick look at the banger. We need to get these shots here. So many 2 wides. Real Deal going way wide. I believe that's Pancake getting spun around. And a really rough start. It looks like for all of the front runners from last race, really. Moto 2 is Mixie. Jared's still holding on to that podium, and Armada getting put into the wall by I don't know who. Unfortunate. More sadness for Armada. Just some of these situations not working out in his favor. Yeah, I think he had a pretty good spot to start off with again, too. That's just freaking unlucky. And Real Deal making some moves, it looks like. Pretty good position here. Let's take a look at the chicane again. I believe Sully's taking the lead now. Atlantic has fallen to second. And look at this, Real Deal in podium position already. I remember started from 10th. Oh, bad collision. And that's really going to hurt our winner from last Moto. Detail going down, getting stuck on Soul Reaper. And this is going to have to be a massive regain. Let's take a look at a replay of that. Potentially the Moto 1 hopes for Detail going down there. Unfortunate. And wow, how fated could that possibly be? Happens like right in the banger section. Of course it does. Let's take a look at what happened here, because this is a big pileup. Oh, so just gets like in the inside wall right there, and then in front of everybody, like comes back out in front of Soul Reaper, and they both go down. And that is tough. Detail now in, I think, last. So yeah, oh man, that's gonna have to be a massive comeback for sure. It'd be a really rough spot for a Moto 1 winner to take the overall here. To see one of the biggest regains that we've ever seen. We'll have to see if he could pull it off. At a 4-way pack here. Oh! Collision from Vulcan and Slaunch. Lot of action in that corner of this race. And that's going to be really rough for Slaunch. Going to lose multiple positions off that. Vulcan taking no prisoners in this race. So Sully's still running up front, leading some laps here, but Real Deal has worked his way up to second, gotten by Atlantic, who's still running in third. Oh, and a rough run. Wow, a rough run there for Pancake for sure. Gets caught up on that inside. Gonna need to see a regain from him now as well. I don't know how I'm catching all this shit, by the way. I'm getting really lucky with these angles, because low-key, half the stuff I didn't even know happened, so we're getting really lucky out here. Just kidding, I planned this all out. I had all the incidents lined up, and I am a genius, so yeah. Let's go. Sully still leading the race. Real Deal trying to chase him down in second. I didn't plan shit. Blake, I believe it's Blake in this podium now. Yeah. But Opix must have had a pretty great start as well. I mean, we're on board with him, but all the craziness went down. But he must have gotten by some people quickly, because look at this. He's looking for podium position already, and that could put him in a pretty good spot for the overall, because he did have a pretty solid finish last race. I want to say he finished where he is right now, 4th. But look at this. Real Deal going for the lead. Got to get eyes on this. He's working Sully left and right. Can he make a move around the outside, though? No, definitely not going to be able to. He's going to have to start looking for another way to attack Sully in the lead. And this might be it. Power move to the inside. And he completes the pass. I think Sully looking to avoid getting put on the inside right there. I think that's potentially what he was expecting. So just lets him have the spot. Decides not worth it. And takes, now going to be holding on to that second place. But this is a really early lead for Real Deal, and he's got some good speed. He's looking at a good chance of winning this moto already, I would say. And oh, Atlantic going down, and I believe Opix getting into that podium position as well. So now in 3rd. And look at this. We've got Roman, Atlantic, Hunter, Blake, and Luke at the back. And in a crazy order. I don't know why I said that in the order that I did. But all these drivers scattered here. And this looks like where a lot of the action is going to go down. Let's get on board with one of them. Okay, I guess we're going on board with Atlantic, who just got passed, I believe. Potentially trying to work it back. Not going to be able to. And we have Fireball here as well. Going to try to take some positions, too. Oh, wow. I mean, look at this pack, because you got Vulcan behind him, too. Then you got Detail and Pancake right there. I believe our top 2 from last moto. They got a lot of work to do, but this might help them, or it might hurt them. They get stuck on it. Oh, is that actually Slaunch? Oh, my bad. That's actually Slaunch. Okay, that's actually Slaunch. So Slaunch still got some work to do as well. And potentially taking a position here, maybe? Might get it. See how hard Atlantic wants to fight for this. He does want to fight for it. Not going to let Slaunch take that position. Denied. Now we see Detail, and this is the potential for his comeback here. Sees Vulcan in front of him. I want to go back. I feel like somebody flipped. Hold on. I feel like I saw somebody flip. I got to see this in case something happened here. Oh, okay. Atlantic rough run through the rumble. That's what happened there. Okay. Almost. Yeah. Detail kind of getting stuck behind Vulcan here. Definitely going to have to work this position quickly if he still wants a chance at this overall, because there's some pretty good... Oh, Luke almost going on top of Fireball right there. Could have been really bad, but saves it. Fireball doing a nice job fighting his way towards the front in this race. Trying to recover from that first moto. Not great for him. But yeah, there's some pretty good, some like low-key drivers in the front right now that have a really good position. I mean, I think Real Deal actually has, he had that, those spots he got at the end of the last moto. So, you know, potentially chances at the overall for him leading the second moto right now. He's got that second moto advantage if he could take the win. And oh no, Detail getting caught on the end of Vulcan right there. Spins out, and he's got to try to hold this position as well. Man, tough break right there for Detail and Pancake through a lot of this race. And I need like a reset. I need to look at the whole order. Hold up. So let's just take a look for a couple laps here at the finish line, because this has all gotten crazy. I don't know what's going on anymore. We need a little reset here. We need a bit of time to just like figure out what the hell is going on. So here we go. So Real Deal's in the lead. And that's Armada's a lapper, I believe. So Sully second, and then Opix still working that third place, and then Soul Reaper fourth. I don't know. I think he's got to be a lapper, right? I want to say it's Hunter fourth, Atlantic's got to be a lapper at this point. So maybe Roman then the top 5? Yeah? Okay, so I think that's what we got. So then Roman the top 5. 5th place, Fireball trying to work it on him. And then we've got Blake and Luke and Vulcan and Slaunch and Pancake and Detail in a slew of positions. I don't know. There's a lot going on there. And potentially Luke making a move here on Blake. Gonna take that position there. And now I want to go to Fireball. On coming up to lap 23. So Fireball trying to get in this top 5 here. Remember, he had a really rough race in Moto 1. But now a chance at the top 5. Trying to chase down Roman. Roman with quite a bit to go before he can catch up to Hunter and work that spot. So, I mean, Roman, if you're Roman in this position, you're probably just trying to hold on to this 5th place. Can only push so hard to try to work it on Hunter. And look at this move out of Fireball. Getting some nice momentum. The 2-wheel saves it. Nicely done. Could have been really bad for Fireball. And he recovers nicely because he's still got a good amount of time to catch back up to Roman and make a move, I would say. I want to say we're on board with Sully here, who's definitely lost quite a bit of ground on Real Deal. And yeah, look at this top 3. It's unlike last race. Last race, the top 3 was fairly close for a good portion of it. This race, not looking to be the case. On board with Pancake here, who's taking positions from 3 wide in the back. What the hell? From Slaunch and Detail. And look at that move from Detail on Slaunch. Aggressive move. And that's... So look at this. This is actually Real Deal back there starting to lap them as well. So Real Deal starting to lap these drivers could make things interesting too. And look at this, Vulcan and Blake getting into it. Blake trying so hard to hold on to that position, and Vulcan trying so hard to take it. And there it is. Vulcan, maybe? I don't think he's going to be able to complete it. No. Ah, man. Gets stuck on the end of it there, and that's going to possibly lose him that position. And it does. A weird reaction there on the edge of that rumble. And now Detail potentially trying to take that spot from Vulcan. And Blake going to have to deal with Pancake coming up next. Blake trying his hardest to hold on to that position. I want to say 6th, 7th. I'm not sure. Or actually, no. It might even be 8th. I don't know. I'm super confused at this point. We'll see. It might be 8th or 9th. I don't know. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in this race. Oh, wow. Look at that. Blake trying his hardest to hold on to that. And Detail not really able to make anything happen on Vulcan quite yet. A nice 4-way pack there. And it's the lead right here. So here we're on board with Real Deal, who's quietly had a really strong race, because we've been looking at all these crazy battles. Quietly had a really strong race. I believe he's hitting 5 to go right there. Sully's still second. Opix seems to have not really made up too much ground. It seems like they're running pretty even for that second, third. Maybe made up a little ground. It's hard to tell. Roman and Fireball still duking it out. And then Hunter and Luke there as well. Looks like that might be the battle for 6th, I want to say. Yeah. So there we got it figured out. Yeah. So 6th, Hunter, 7th, and then... Yeah. So Pancake has gotten by Blake now, and Detail trying to follow suit. Can he do it? Big points here if he can. Able to. And look at this. Now Blake's in this position where all kinds of position. But look at this fight back from Blake. And he gets Detail in on the inside. And then he goes by Vulcan. What a move. Or goes by Detail again. Sorry. What a crazy move. Oh, we might have to take a look at a replay. That was ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, we'll see it here in the coming lap. I'm going to fast forward to it. Yeah, Blake in all kinds of trouble here. And look at this. We have a five-way battle. That's Real Deal. So we have the leader coming up to lap this entire pack. And then we have a 4-way battle here. Detail, Blake, Vulcan, and Slaunch. And Detail has the spot. But then Blake goes for a crazy... He's trying to make the pass, but he's also trying to hold off Vulcan is what happens there. And it ends up just getting in this crazy move to the inside. And he ends up taking the spot off of it, and Detail goes on the inside of the banger. Unbelievable. And Slaunch ends up benefiting off it. And look at this. Now Sully and Real Deal coming by with the lap traffic as well. This is going to make things difficult for them. Detail and Vulcan try to hold on to that. And that's gonna. Oh man, that just works out so Sully with the lapping of him too. Rough for Detail. Man, that was big points too. That was big points. This could have worked out way better for him. But now we go to the white flag, and here we are with Real Deal on his last lap. Gotta show him coming to the checkered. A fantastic race. Did a great job at the start, and didn't look back. Real Deal gonna take the checkered flag. Lap 35 down. Sully second and Opix third. We're starting to get pretty close at the end. So go through our Moto 2 finishing order. Recap it again. Real Deal in first. We got to look at the line now. Real Deal took the first place overall with the 28 points. Only driver to hit that 28. Opix with the 27 in the second place overall. So really strong start to the season for him. And then Luke with the third overall in a three-way tie. But it was the Moto 2 tiebreaker. That three-way tie for third, fourth, and fifth was Luke, Pancake, and Hunter. 24, 24, 24. And then we have sixth Detail still with how strong that first moto was. And that just goes to show, if he completed that move on Blake, I'm pretty sure he would have had third overall. Pretty sure, and a few more points to work with as well. Maybe even battling for second as well, possibly. Like, that really hurt him a lot. I mean, yeah, where did Blake end up finishing? Ninth? Yeah, so that, I mean, he could have been close to battling for the... I don't think he could have taken the overall from Real Deal, but he could have even been battling for second. That just goes to show how big. That's why we watched that replay. That whole situation right there with Blake, Vulcan, Slaunch, and Detail was massive for these overall results. And then Roman 7th with 21, Sully 8th with 20, Fireball 9th with 18, Vulcan 10th with 17, Slaunch 11th with 16. Blake 12th with 11. Armada 13th with 11 as well. 7 for Soul Reaper in 14th. 15th Atlantic. And Jared 16th with the solid 2 points to start off the season with. Unfortunate for Brendan and Sonic, not going home with any points at all. Not able to make the main. So unfortunate for them. Our first overall winner for Season 14, Real Deal, locking it up in crazy fashion. Let's take a look at his results one more time. He got 7th. He got 7th in Moto 1, and he got 1st in Moto 2. So 7th is that's a pretty good spot, too. That's like low-key. I can kind of see why this worked out for him, because it's like you're ahead of for the start in the second Moto, you're like ahead of a lot of the fast drivers. You're in like a decent starting spot. Like, you're still towards the back, but you're still ahead of a lot of the fast drivers. So like when that crazy Moto 2 pile up whatever, you know something's gonna happen. When that inevitably happens, I feel like he's in a pretty good spot to make the move, and he did. He found the lines, made the moves, got to the lead quickly, took advantage of that, took home the win, and it was just enough for him to take that overall. So that Moto 2 went really well for him. And then Opix with another strong Eagle River performance for whatever reason. Historically, just really good track for him. It just keeps on coming for Opix at Eagle River. That second place overall. Let's take a look at his results. Now, his were a little more like sensible. They were a little more like balanced, like what you'd expect from a top overall finisher. He got that 4th in Moto 1 and 3rd in Moto 2. So yeah, really strong performance from him in this opener. So yeah, I mean, he's got to be ecstatic. That's a great start of the season for him, for sure. And then 3rd place, we had a massive tiebreaker. So technically, I ended up getting the 3rd place, but we'll highlight them all because it was these three drivers right here, Luke, Hunter, and Pancake, all in that tied position, 24 points for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So yeah, and the finishes between them work out pretty interestingly too. So Luke 3-7, Pancake 2-8, and then Hunter 5-6. So interesting how those worked out for those drivers. How that tie worked out, because it's quite different, right? You've got podiums and then worse finishes outside of the top 5 for Luke and Pancake, and then you got the like almost top 5 both races for Hunter. So quite a bit different for the 3 drivers there, but it ends up working out to the same point total for all of them. Oh, and the bonus point as well. The bonus point, that heat race win also helped out Hunter as well. So I should mention that. Forgot about that. Bonus point for Real Deal as well. What was that for? Was it like plus minus or something? I don't know. He would have had it anyways. It did whatever bonus. I forgot what it was. Whatever bonus point he got, it didn't matter. Real Deal still would have took that overall anyways in the tiebreaker because he had the better Moto 2 finish. So it didn't matter. The bonus point did matter for Hunter. Did not matter for Real Deal. He would have had it locked up anyways. So yeah, a little highlight on our top 5 overall, and that's going to be it. GG's. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back round 2. John Snow for potentially the 300th start of all time. Whoa. All right, GG's.